Hey everybody, it's Tom and T from Show Me Coasters, and we're doing another Fireside Chat today. We've had some interesting news that's come out here in the past couple of days, and we kind of wanted to address some of it and kind of get your guys' thoughts. The first thing that we're going to talk about, Silver Dollar City about a week ago, announced that they were laying off 50% of their workforce.
257 workers.
For the duration of the COVID-19 close down. So I don't know. I think that they'll probably call them all back once they do open, but you know, that depends on if and when they do open, really. Another thing that it said, they will have minimal staff on hand, and they'll only be working at 50% of their pay. So that's, you know, that's still a major hit, but at least they're still working.
What's interesting is this is their 60-year anniversary for the park too, and I'm curious to see. They've been spending a lot of money, and
I mean, this couldn't have come really at a worse time. You know, they over the last 3 seasons, 4 years, they've invested about $100 million in park improvements and new attractions
and
for
expansion.
The park. Yeah. So they've got a major investment going on right now that is not making any money for them at all.
Mystic River Falls.
Yeah. So, you want to go on to the next one, or do you have anything else?
Well, I hope that we have not diverged too much. And they're obviously seeing something that we don't see. I mean, I can see their logic of, just observing what's happening around the nation. Like, state that has opened a lot of the restaurants and the, barbershop. And
they're still not going to be all that busy.
Yeah, it's like, what's the word? Basically, it's going to come down to the consumer. Do they feel comfortable and safe to
going out in a mass public place like that?
So, that's one statement that Silver Dollar City is making. I don't know other parks will follow this pattern. They might. We might have a lot of parks might have skeletal crew. Just minimal.
And then another topic that we're going to move on to, and this is a little more exciting, but again, it's all really dependent upon how well we come out of this COVID-19 situation. And that's their blueprints have been leaked for a new coaster at Six Flags St. Louis. Now, a lot of people were really hoping that it was going to be an RMC Boss, but from what we're seeing, this is going to go in at
where Tidal Wave sits. We don't know the legitimacy of the blueprint. It looks kind of unfinished.
Yeah, it doesn't look very well finished, but it does have a watermark for the City of Eureka's building department.
And we looked up the phone number. It's legitimate. It came out of the Chamber of Commerce at Eureka, Missouri. And we did look to see, to verify, when we look up their history of when they file for building permit. But it didn't show.
We didn't see an application for the ride itself yet, but we did see some park improvements that they have applied.
They are building. They spent for Catwoman's Whip is going to be built. We saw that, and
they've got a few other things.
Couple buildings that we saw. They're paying $700 here, $1,000 there, but. It's exciting. I like Tom said, I was hoping they would RMC the Boss, but
if you look at the blueprint,
it's very small.
It's a very small, compact coaster, and a lot of people are thinking that it's probably going to be an RMC Raptor.
RMC Raptor, or something small, maybe like what's another one that could fit in there? Euro.
You could fit a small Eurofighter in there,
Eurofighter,
or a small S&S.
Access.
Yeah, Access could fit there, but everything's kind of pointing to being RMC.
Logic-wise, we have to look at what park Six Flags has worked with. I mean, what company? They haven't worked with Gerstlauer since Daredevil Dive.
Yeah, and I don't know. They may not like Gerstlauer for some reason.
I don't know, but
because that's the only
Pandemonium.
Yeah, besides Pandemonium,
all those spinning coasters. So, but as in the RMC, they have worked with. But when we measured it, it did fit, because one woman's golden lasso does turn around on itself. It's not a very big coaster. It's 268 feet. That's the width of the thing when we measured.
The footprint. Now the actual track length is like 1,800 feet.
Yeah, it's turning it around itself, just like like.
So I mean, it does, and the turnaround does match the one that they had on Wonder Woman Golden Lasso at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas.
And also the other one was the Gerstlauer Your Fighter. It was about the same footprint. That does turn in on itself like tantrum at Dairy Light. That's what we saw, but we don't know the legitimacy of.
Right, we don't know. I mean, this
guy that we look up is Cape.
He's from Connecticut. The guy who leaked the photo.
As you can see, it doesn't look polished like what's leaking from the LA County or something, or even Kings Island, where they actually show you the layout, the
rails and everything.
The rails, the blueprint.
So that's exciting news for 2020. I personally was kind of hoping for RMC Boss. I think that would be a bigger draw.
A new coaster would.
But I still think RMC Boss would be a bigger draw for people.
Well, either way, it's
over.
exciting. Another one we're looking at is a lot of YouTubers. Another topic is the water park. What's going to happen to it with this COVID-19?
And not just the water park here at St. Louis. We're talking about water parks across the country.
Hard to stay that social distancing.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to ensure social distancing in a wave pool or a lazy river. Or on a raft ride. Yeah, it's a little easier, but this is not going to be.
That's a lot of YouTubers. They probably. It's just not.
A lot of people think that the water parks may not open this year at all, so it might be 2021 before we get to visit another water park again.
Yeah. So that is it for this episode of Fireside Chat.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, be sure to leave them below. Hit that like and subscribe button. This is Tom.
This is T.
And we're Show Me Coasters. Have a great night.
Thank you.